What's up, guys? Welcome back to Wild Araz, the walkthrough. This is Lieutenant Nathaniel Flint of the Landship Scorpios. I am the creator of this game, and I am doing the walkthrough kind of let's play situation. This is part 3. If you missed it, you can check out the other 2 parts in this playlist. And if you are very interested in this game, or if you're just a little interested, it's free. It's free in the link down below at itch.io. Wild Araz. It's amazing. It's based off the collaborative writing world of citizensofantwerp.com. It is a steampunk writing world. It is a great little... well, it's a great world with a great community. Everything in this game is based off that. We are on part 3. So today we're going to be doing a few things. That includes getting the first companion, which is the dog. And everyone loves the dog. So let's start off by going to the pub. In almost every city, you'll find pubs everywhere. So we're in here in the pub. I need to show you real quick that in the pubs, you can buy water. You can buy vitamin water. These are healing items. There's tea, there's wine, there's whiskey, there's beer, and there's not the thing that I came here to show you. Not in this one, I guess. Look away for a little bit.
Alright, so we're at a general store in Mayberry. This probably will be okay. Does this have it? Yes. It does not have it either. Oh, give me more time. Let's find out by animals. Nice cage. We can fit. Ooh, not fly. Come on. Sweet. Nice. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh man, I'm not doing too good. Where on earth do you find food to go? I thought that was in every bar. Hey, something tells me it's not here. Oh wait, what am I doing? Obviously it's in with one of these people. You buy it with one of these people. Okay. Well.
It's usually in every bar or pub. They'll sell food to go. But apparently not the one in Gearford. So we're going to go to Argenstrath. We're going to see if we can find it in those pubs. So we are going to go from the Sax District over to Mayberry. We're going to stroll down Mayberry here. And we are going to wind up with this opening that was previously blocked before. And we're going to go through it. And we're out into the desert. We'll see a lot of things in the desert. You can get things off of these trees. You got desert lime from the cactus. But where we're going is to Argenstrath, which is to the south. So you can cut through the desert here, or you can follow the road, whichever way you want. You end up just going south. You'll see Arnett here, my character from the world, and his little side quest. But this is where you enter Argenstrath, is the city gates down to the south. And now we're in the Argenstrath Adel district. You can talk to people. It's great. Let's go into officers' barracks. All right, that's the things. Let's go into a pub. Let's see if we can find some buyable food to go. Oh, here we go. So you get food to go. It's a nice, easy, very cheap, like, heal item. Some enemies will also drop it. You're going to need to have at least one in your items for getting the dog. So in the Adel district, when you first enter, you can see here, you're going to follow the main street down past all these, and you're going to see the stray walking around. Go ahead, talk to the stray. He barks at you. This dog is all alone, and he looks hungry. Maybe if we had some food for him. When you have food to go in your inventory, you'll be given the option to feed the stray. When you feed him, he seems to like you, and he'll join your party. So he will remove what other companion that you have with you, and he'll be added instead. And now you have your companion, the dog. He starts at level 1. He has 300 HP. He's not a very good companion, but he is the starter companion, and things do get a lot easier with a companion. Healing each other becomes so much easier. You can tank some things. Also, the dog can wear some equipment, so we can have an accessory and a headgear, and those can also help him out and keep him alive. I suggest going and grinding with him a little, but as long as you get him early in your gameplay, it'll be fairly easy. He'll level up basically with you. It'll be pretty easy early on. So now that we have him, there isn't much else to do in Argynstrath. However, now that we have him, I will show you. Go south here to the Argynstrath train station. You go into the train station, and you'll want to pick up this chest here, because it's your train ticket to Argynstrath. This is the only train station where you need to visit it first in order to get the train ticket, instead of being awarded it in some other way. Now, when you talk to this guy, he'll have an option to go to Gearford or to Argynstrath. And that's how that'll end up working. We can now take the train back up to Gearford, and we're riding the train up. You can also take the train down, and that way it's a little bit quicker for you. Basically works as a point-to-point fast travel. And that is that for now. That's the dog. So we got the train ticket to Astham in the last playthroughs. We have Argynstrath. We got our train ticket to Astham. So now we can go to Astham Junction. So depending on wherever train station you want to go to, this is the one in Gearford, and we're here. The one in Gearford, be sure to pick up a little bit of free money while you're there. And now we're going to talk to this guy, and he's going to give us the options based on the train tickets we have. We do have the train ticket to Astham Junction, so we can go. So let's go see that new location. And we're here. In-world, Astham Station is the biggest train station in the game. It also has all of the town houses on the second floor. So things like the mayor's office, city clerks, all that is so entwined with the grand train station. Before we leave, let's see what this guy has to do. Ghastly, aren't they? Buford's little attractions. But they could be so useful. Failure to embrace the new is why the old get replaced. If one is to stay in control, you must adapt. What's that guy's problem? Jeez. But look at that. Nice little robot. So now we are in Astham Junction. Isn't it wonderful? So this is Astham Junction. A lot of trains. We are blocked from going to the Northern Desert at the moment. Some things of note is there's a bank here, just like you would see elsewhere. There is a blacksmith's. There are other houses. Your general store and pub are right down here. Of course, the big old train station. We can leave to the south at the moment. And the gun store, which is one of my favorite places. The theater. And of course, Buford Automaton Company HQ, right here in Aston Junction. One of the founders of the website and one of the characters, and of course one of my closest friends, Lucas Merriweather Buford, as on the Citizen Advert account. This is his building and his lore, but also his character is here. I'm looking for my child. Have you seen him? I missed them. So if you know his character a little bit, you know that his thing is automatons and robots. So when you look around, you should be able to find a little automaton bot who is lost. This little puzzle is one of those memory puzzles. There are a few ways to win, but basically you're trying to get him home, aka to Buford, in that direction. So there are several ways you can do it. When you talk to him, he needs simple commands in order to find his way home. So just keep an eye on things like going up, coming this way, boom, going up, boom, going down, things like that, to make your way this way. So let's give it a shot. Let's see if I can do it in one go. I think you can also do the same thing going down, so let's see how that works.
Point in the direction. Which way should he go? Let's go up, because we just did that. So go up, and then what? We're going to have him go right. We're going to go up again. We're going to go right again. And we're going to go up again. And he walks away from you. Okay.
And then to see if we got it right, we're just going to come over here. And, oh, we appear to have gotten him lost again. Do not fear. This little puzzle just needs to be reset. And then we can try again. So there he is again. So let's try down. We need him to go down, left, and then he'll end up going up, left, up. I think that's how it works. You know what's funny is I think I did this puzzle, and then I think that I changed how it works. All right, let's go down. We're going to go right. We're going to go up. We're going to go right. And we did it! We got him home. So then we talk. Do excuse me, I'm busy with my child. Recognition detective father. Let me introduce Val. They assisted me in getting home. You don't say. Very well. Val, I'm forever in your debt. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Lucas Merriweather Buford. I own Buford Automaton Company. You know, I like you. I owe you a debt of gratitude. You are welcome in Buford Automaton Company anytime. So sorry to be rude. I would love to have you up for tea, but I'm dreadfully busy with a special order. Until we meet again. And now you should be able to enter Buford Automaton Company. Ooh, super cool. Also sign the guest book. And that's not going to be important for now, but you will need to do that little puzzle at some point. Just copy what I just did. But you will need to do that puzzle at some point to be able to get into Buford Automatons, which is important for the storyline further down. So I don't remember if I need to do the next part next right away. Oh, let's check. Let's check with our items, key box, and let's go into travel journal. Our main quest. With the zoo doing well, I can travel to Aston Junction and Argenstrath. I believe those thugs I saw earlier were heading to Aston Junction. So to continue the story, we will need to go up to find those thugs we saw earlier. So now there are some context clues. In the hideout that we uncovered underneath that warehouse, we did see that item that was labeled train yards. So when you're searching around here, you will find books of every shape and kind. No, Antifer train yards. The Aston train yards, not Antifer train yards. are a location in World. They're an amazingly great things. You talk to some people, you'll see that there's some ruffians that are making it hard. Oh, I found a script scroll. Oh, I opened that. Dang it. Alright. So, you're just going to enter above here. And you're going to see the train yards. Whoa, watch your step. This place is full of tough thugs. I'd look out if I were you. You might end up in a tough fight here. Unless that's what you're looking for? If you want to brawl with these guys, I'd suggest you go practice up and get some experience. Or supply up with weapons and healing items. Me? I'm getting out of here. Kid runs away. So that's our little hint that this fight is going to be pretty difficult. So I'm going to take this opportunity to remind you to save often. And if you do save now, you're a little puppy. So save often. Maybe not that often. And we have the train yards. So if you want to take this time to make sure you have waters bought up, make sure that you can grind a little bit, that is a good thing. Now, you don't have to grind rats this whole time. You can go out into the desert of Gearford, and you can go south of the desert of this area, and you can train up on some random encounters. So I'll go show you the area for that, and then I will do a little bit of grinding off screen. So when you're in Aston, you just go south. This area is open to you right away. You go to the Antiford Pass, and you can instantly get into some random combats. This is a great place to train up Dog while they are in your party and still in need of some experience.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be too hard. You never know. In the pass itself, when you get further down, you'll encounter different creatures. So the snakes are generally pretty easy. I think they can poison you, so maybe some antidotes if that's something that annoys you. But in this pass area, there's a lot of people because you can get ambushed, by thugs. So you can practice on thugs. I will tell you that these guys are a great one to practice on and get your experience up. Not only are they just more experience, but these are a lot of the same guys you'll be fighting basically throughout the core of the game. They will obviously eventually get to be the easier people. But also they give a decent amount of money. So they're pretty good to just any place where they spawn as like a random battle is a very good way to just get used to fighting them. I think there's also a campsite that you can go to where they will spawn like a lot of them. I've actually decided to make this a little bit shorter of a walkthrough. We're now in a new city and stuff. I'm going to take a break on the story. Only because I have a lot of grinding to do and there's things that I've been avoiding because I don't want to. So one of the things I'm going to show you is one of the side quests actually back in Gearford that is going to help us out now that we have our new dog companion. So we're going to go back to Gearford. So this is something that we kind of left out when we were last in here. We're going to go to this little area here. And there's a nice family in here. We'll talk to them. When we head outside, we're going to talk to this old lady, and she teaches you to equip your shovel. You can use it to dig in the soils and find forgotten items. The rocky bits of soil will find things. This is an important skill to learn. So what you're going to do is equip your things, they're weapons, but they're tools. So for this one is the shovel. And there's certain areas. So these little rocky bits are dig spots. So you check them out and you dig in the soil. And we found a life up. We found some money. Yay! So that's all well and good and pretty cool and everything. But there is an important thing to know about this mechanic. It's cool, but you must have the item equipped in order to use it. So the shovel has to be equipped in order to dig and get the items. This is a little bit annoying on purpose because in certain parts of the games it is perfectly capable that you need to dig up a lot of areas, and then could forget that you have it equipped and get into a fight in which you have to fight with the shovel again. But this is not just the shovel, there are different types of tools. So for instance, there are the tools of the pickaxe, which will be a very important story-related tool. So you're going to need that to break rocks. I believe that the hammer or the wrench is one as well, but I'm not sure that's really end up being required. So we got life up from that little tutorial mission teaching us to dig things. So we're going to use it on Dog to make sure that he sticks around a little bit longer for us. And we're going to jump right back in to your featured programming. And another little side quest I'm going to throw into this video, because why not, is out here in the desert, you'll see another scorpion walking around. You catch this one. This one, you have to fight in order to catch.
We're going to use tackle. For a strong attack. Ooh. I'm glad we came back this way.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, no. Oh, no. They killed Dog. Well, that's not good. We caught the scorpion. The reason why, because I'm going to show you, there's a guy looking to buy one, and that's just an easy one to get to sell off to him. So when you talk to him, he's looking for a desert scorpion. Wow, can I buy it off you for 300? You can sell it right then and now. However, what I suggest is saying no. 500. I mean 500. See? Aren't you glad you watched this video? Just don't get greedy, but definitely sell it to him for the 500 mark. You can also enter and get some extra money back by getting that little item there. Awesome. So let's go heal up so that Dog can be okay. And while we're doing a video just kind of cleaning up on all the side quests before we continue with the story, back at the zoo, you'll see these dual doors with more places for us to come and get animals and put them in. You'll see this little employee-only area in the back. So you can enter. Come and talk to this guy. Hey, you're the one getting the zoo back in running order. That's fantastic. Let me introduce myself. My name is Ezekiel Bramtalk. However, everyone just calls me First Mate Zeke. I've seen you around, but we've never really truly met. I've been back here working hard. On what, you ask? Well, before Director Latrice came along, I was asked to design a working aquarium to help bring in customers. Small problem, though. Director Latrice doesn't exactly see the merits of having a large tank of water filled with fish. It's very expensive. But I've worked around it. Using my father's fortune, I've managed to cut costs and finish my project back here without that director even knowing. Anyway, it's not ready to show the public yet, mainly because it's empty. I'm gonna head out fishing and get some aquatic life to showcase here at the zoo, but I haven't got a net or a cage to make the attempt. Hey, wait a minute. You have a cage. That could really help. Wait, Latrice trusts you. You could help me get some aquatic life to start off. What do you say? Help a sailor turned aquatic animal expert out? I swear it'll help bring in even more customers to the zoo. Come on. Not sure. I'll tell you what. You just so happen to find, say, some creature on the beach you can capture and bring here. I'll prove it's worth it. Deal. If it's an animal that makes its home in the ocean, bring it to me. My saltwater tank will be perfect for it. So there are animals that I added in that don't make a lot of sense for the zoo. However, I still wanted them to be in the game. A lot of them are cut behind a different side quest that we will do a video for in the future. But there are some ways to get some of them that are very easy to do. So I just wanted to show that side kind of being started off. So once you have his side quest activated, your first time seeing it will be a little crabby running around on the beach down here. So you pick him up, it's a tiny crab, you catch him, you coax him into a cage, and now, whoops. And now you can bring him back to Zeke. So when you bring him back to Zeke, the animal makes its home in the seed. Well, look at that little guy. Way to go. People love crabs. As long as he's not on a plate, he'll love us too. Throw him in. And then you get experience for them as well. So one of the things that I tried to add in about the zoo is it tracks 3 different things. It tracks where you are in the story. It tracks the just baseline amount of animals that are in the zoo. And it will also track the types of animals that are in the zoo, obvious by who shows up in what pen as you bring them in. The more animals you bring into the zoo, this zoo will eventually fill with people. People walking around, people talking about certain animals, people with more generic things, people who are there because of your exploits in the world. So it kind of acts as a hub, and it's a nice little way to show off your efforts in the game. Steam telescope, I forgot about that. Hilarious. So with that, that's a nice little way to, I guess, end this video. I guess it'll be short. I spent a lot of time, I guess, getting the dog and showing off some of the locations, and not a lot of time continuing with the story. However, the next part is a little long, so I do want to make that its own, kind of like its own story place. So why don't we make that episode 4? So we'll cut this one off. Hopefully it's nice and short and you guys appreciate that. We'll call it our first little step, beginning of side quests. And thank you guys so much for watching. With that, I will say goodbye. And with the next episode, we will hop right in to continuing that story at the train yards. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe for more steampunk content. Check out the playlist if you haven't already. As more videos are posted, they will be added to this playlist of the walkthrough. Also, check out the game. If this looks cool and you're into it, go and try it out for yourself. It's free. It's down in the description below. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.